Hello, I'm Joshua Nipper, and welcome to Contractors War Chest YouTube channel. And on today's tutorial, we're going to go over the Handyman estimating engine. That's right. There has not been a good Handyman estimating engine that I know of out there on the market today. So that's why I created one. So if you're struggling on trying to price jobs accurately and make money, well, you came to the right spot. So let's get into it. All right, so once you get to the Handyman estimating engine spreadsheet and you open it, you're going to see the very first page, the very first disclaimer sheet here. And I want to draw your attention down to the middle of the page where it says, for any issues, questions, or technical support, please contact Contractors War Chest at gmail.com. Please reach out to me if you have any issues with this, maybe you have a suggestion for an improvement. Please reach out, let us know, or leave it in a comment down below on this video. I really would appreciate the the input. All right, so let's move on to the next tab here. Next tab is Handyman Estimating Engine. So as you see here, you'll come up to a spreadsheet. It's got a bunch of different colors on it. Don't get scared yet. It's super easy to use. So just to uh, give you a note on this, anything in yellow, highlighted in yellow, is a direct input by you that you can go ahead and type in what you want and change the value of that cell. All right. So anything else on there is not, you cannot adjust or change. So just keep that in mind. All right, so let's look over here. Let's look at this whole thing and kind of dissect it. So we have over here on the left a list, a line item list, and a price list. So in this scenario here, we have a toilet, wax ring, and supply hose. So in this job here, this scenario-based job that we're doing, is we're going in and replacing a toilet. All right, so that's our job for right now. That's what we're doing. So I put that in there, the toilet, and I put a price, 150 bucks. Now the price is totally up to you. If whatever a toilet costs in your area, that's what you're going to put there. And you put, if you want to add markup to that, that's totally your prerogative. But just note that the pricing piece is key in order to win jobs. You have to have accurate material pricing for you to go out there and actually win jobs from your competitors. So we have three line items that we listed here with the pricing listed. And then it automatically goes over here to the line item cost. You'll see it highlighted in red. But we also have this thing called the trip fee. So a lot of handymen or handy women, if you're a woman out there in this field, then you can add your own trip fee here. Some handymen don't charge a trip fee; they just charge an hourly rate. Some do. It's totally up to you. Uh, but for what I've seen out there, the industry average is about $125 um, for a trip fee. Now, I'm not telling you that's what you should charge by any means. Any numbers on here are just arbitrary numbers that I placed on here for tutorial purposes. So do not take any of these numbers um, as gospel. These are numbers that you need to change for your business that fits your needs. All right, so for this purpose, we're going to leave it at $125 trip fee. We have a line item cost of $172. And then we have a labor cost over here of 40 bucks. Now, I do know a lot of the handymen will not start charging hourly rates until after the first hour. Um, it really depends on how you have your business set up, but it's totally up to you. Um, some handymen have a lower trip fee, but then they have a higher labor cost to kind of offset. But however you want to do it, you can adjust this. So if you don't want to charge labor, then bump it down to zero and up your trip fee, or vice versa. But totally customizable for you. And then you have additional fees here. So let's say you're a handyman man, and you are in a big city that has a lot of say this job is quite a ways away, and you got to go through a toll or whatnot, and you're paying for tolls. You can add additional fees here uh, that you see fit. So it just don't. Uh, it's just not the trip fee and labor costs. You can add additional fees and additional light items as well if you want, but totally up to you. So the total cost of the job after putting $125 trip fee, $40 labor cost, and an additional $15 fee. My total cost for this job is $352. Now, before I get blown up in the comments down there, this is arbitrary numbers. This is not accurate. So do not think that that's what you should be charging for a toilet replacement. So I am not giving pricing information out there for handyman. This is just a scenario based uh, thing. So these all the your accurate job cost price will come from your accurate numbers that you input into the spreadsheet. All right. So for this scenario, we're going to charge $352 to replace that toilet. All right. So let's just say that that's my average job price is $352, $350, however you want to put it. So let's say that my average jobs per day are 3 jobs a day, or let's bump it up to 4 jobs. We'll just bump it up to 4 jobs per day. My average job cost, we'll say $350 per job cost. My average material cost, we'll just say 120. Your average daily overhead, so that's your fuel, your insurance, that's all your indirect costs for owning a business. So that's what you have to figure out your daily overhead cost is. So if you're trying to figure out an accurate hourly wage and or your accurate overhead for your per job cost, go down below to the description below, and you will find a link to my overhead calculator and my labor burden calculator, so you can get accurate numbers where you're charging the right amount of money, so you're making money at the end of the day instead of losing money. So go down to the description below and get your calculators down there. All right. So for this scenario, we are saying that we have an $80 a day overhead. So that's going to cover gas, insurance, all that jazz. All right, so it automatically calculates based on those inputs that my daily revenue at 4 jobs a day at $350 per job cost average. You'll have to figure your average out after you start doing some jobs, and then you can take your you know amount of jobs by the amount you made, divide it, and they'll give you your average cost of job. So that is your daily revenue average is 1,400, material cost 480, overhead 80, and your net profit is $840. All right. So that's the one day net profit of $840. That is pretty good in my view. All right, then it goes down even more. We go down to a weekly revenue. So weekly revenue, you're at $7,000. Material cost at 2,400. Overhead cost 400. Net profit 4,000. $20. So, you're that's pretty decent, pretty decent net profit for a week for sure. So, and you can play around with these numbers. It also, go down one more, and it gives you your monthly revenue. So your net profit in a month is $16,800, which is, you know, pretty darn good for a one man handyman business. If you're jumping around and actually doing 4 jobs a day, if you're able to do that, great. I mean, that's awesome. And you can mess around with the numbers. You can say, okay, do I'm only going to do 3 jobs a day. And then, and your average cost still 350, I would say, per job. So, you're looking at at the end of the month, your net profit being $12,200. That's pretty good. So I hope that you learned something from this tutorial on how to use your handyman estimating engine. And if you have any questions, concerns, again, you can email me at contractors board chest at gmail.com. And then if you have not liked or subscribed to this channel, please do so. It really helps out a small channel. Hit that notification button so the next time I drop a video. And I will be doing another handyman video in the future. Uh, Best practices when using a spreadsheet on different types of applications, different jobs. And you can set it up to meet your needs in your handyman business. Um, but if you have any questions, please let me know. Please visit contractorswarchest.com to get more of our products and our financial calculators, and it'll really help you get your numbers straight. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.